Hello everyone, and welcome to the March 31st update for Captain Stardust. Today is March 29th, so if there's any commits that happen in the next couple of days, I will update them in the next update. This week so far, we've had 13 commits from 2 different contributors, which brings our lifetime commits to 92 from 4 lifetime contributors, and we just finished up week 4 of 21. This week we saw Neil come in and add the ability to add an icon onto the different waypoint types, so that way if you change the icon that is shown on the waypoint, it will show up as that in the minimap, and we'll look at that in just a second. I went through and added a collectible and integrated them throughout the map, as well as created a kill count tracker. I 3D modeled a bus with 3 different textures, made punching with the animations and the damage, and it can apply to if you are flying or ground, as well as the combination string that goes along with it. It's a 3-punch combination. And then created a build and added it to itch, and it works, so I'll take that as a win. So now let's jump on over to the game here. So before I do too much moving, I wanted to show what this collectible looks like here. So these are scattered around the map, and it's just like a little comic book of you as Captain Stardust. And you can see a little bit inside of there. And if you pick that up, then there's a little string in the top left that tells you how many there are left to make. So here is our bus. This will join the different little cars that are on the road, and it's similar to the cars where you can pick it up and have it above your head, and you can throw it and drop it and go knock some things over. So that's really cool. We still have our turret that can still go around and shoot. I can hold the B key, which blocks them, but I added a texture so that way there's more of a visual representation to it. And we can also do some punching. So we can do punching and it will create some shrapnel for it. And if you do enough damage, then it will destroy it. So you can do a 3 combination punch there. And then it also works if you are flying. So if you're flying, then you can have these types of punches that are going on. It increments by 1 up to it, and then it finishes up its little animation cycle there. So I believe that is everything from the sandbox area. Let's jump into New Lincoln City, and we can see the waypoint. So this is one of Neil's waypoints here. You can see the little icon above it, and it has this little icon attached to it. It looks really angry, looks like an enemy here. So let's zoom away from here. There we go. Hopefully my computer can keep up with everything. So you can see our collectibles are scattered around the map here, so you can go and pick them up at your leisure. On the minimap in the bottom left, you can see that little red icon up there, so we're flying towards that right now. I'm going to cheat and go just a little bit faster. There we go, and now we're right on top of it, and since it's a waypoint, it's not showing up in the game, so, but you can still see the icon indicator there, so that is working as intended. Thank you so much for that, Neil. And then here's another one of our little collectibles. So I believe that's everything that we're looking at in the game for this week. So if we pop on over to the Trello, I'm not going to clean this up until I get back on Sunday evening, but we should be able to knock out a couple of the fast travel and map items. Didn't quite get to the muggers or the humans this week, or the enemy, so I think next week it will be all art all the time, so that will be the primary focus. We do have quite a bit of audio that's starting to build up if anybody wants to start to work on that, as well as a couple more programming items that are coming up here in the near future. So that is our weekly update for Captain Stardust.